All right. Is there a housing market crash coming to Grand Rapids? We're going to be going over that right now in this video, and it's coming up right now. For thanks to New Insights to See, you are now watching Live Great TV, and I am your official host to Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn Greathouse. Hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area and what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you go below, hit that subscribe button, slap that notification bell, or at least hit the like button so you won't miss out on all the brand new videos that I put out each and every week, because I love making these videos for you. But even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent in the state of Michigan, I love helping you make that transition over to the West Michigan area. So that number, I think you see it right above or below in the description, is my direct contact info. Feel free to book a discovery call, leave a question, comment, concern. I love hearing from you, love connecting, going back and forth to find out what you know, so that way we all are on the same page. And with that being said, let's get right into it. I want to go over a housing market update in the Grand Rapids area. Now, throughout the week, I have had the privilege to speak with you all and connect as far as what some of your concerns are. And usually about once a month, I want to go ahead and just give you the update as far as the Grand Rapids Association of Real Estate Agents, West Michigan Lakeshore Association of Real Estate Agents, just all around the West Michigan area. So that way you have good footing when it comes to making a transition into the area. You know what you're getting into, and kind of just give it to you layman's terms, not to get all technical, but just to give the end consumer, some confidence or at least understanding of what's happening in this real estate market. So from speaking to other real estate agents out here right now in the area, we have been discussing, and this kind of was in my last market update, a little, but now we're really beginning to see these changes as far as the interest rates. So people have been speaking of that quite a bit. They've really been getting into detail as far as, how are these interest rates affecting our clients? How is it affecting our business? And what do we do about it? How do we help everyone who has the desire to move, to buy, to sell, to actually take advantage of this market in the best way possible? And that's really what I want to get into today, as far as what you can expect, what's going to best prepare you. And so with that, I have the fast stats from Grand Rapids, the Greater Realtor Alliance Association, that I want to go into with you as I pull up my computer here on the desktop. Ultimately, this is the housing overview. And, as you have questions, you feel free to leave a comment, leave a question, and I'm more than happy to assist and get you some answers here. Let me see if I can scroll up so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so this is as of June 2022. Record high prices, surging mortgage interest rates are taking their toll on America's home builders, with builder confidence falling for the sixth consecutive month in June and dropping to its lowest level in 2 years, according to the National Association of Home Builders. Buyer traffic is down, and as construction costs increase and housing affordability declines, construction on new homes are slowing, reflecting concerns among builders about current and future sales of new single-family homes in the months ahead. For this 12-month period spanning July through June 22, pending sales in the Greater Grand Rapids area are down 9.6% overall, with the range with the largest gains in sales over that 450 mark, where they're seeing the 6.4% increase. So it's basically what's happening is the interest rates are really just going ahead and pushing people up into a higher price range because there's less competition there. Now, when it comes to people who are, having a budget, who are like, listen, I don't want to be above that 450 range, but I do want a new house. Some people, and I've even had conversations with people where they're like, I was planning on spending X amount for a house, and now I'm getting pushed a little bit higher because it's going to end up helping my chances of actually getting one. And that's just speaking directly into what most people are having with this real estate market. And ultimately, people don't like it, but at the same time, these home prices are going up, so the value of these homes are going up. So it's not like you buy a house and then the market crashes and the house isn't worth it. No, you're buying these houses, locking in a good rate, locking in a great price that you can afford, and then it's going up from there. So the biggest thing is, I always let people know, if you don't need to move, don't move. If you really don't have a desire, I mean, some people just want to put their house on the market to test the market, and they don't have a real need to actually to move. There's usually 4 reasons that people move: transfer, retire, upgrade their living situation, or if it's an estate property. And those are the main times where people, I say, hey, this is a legitimate reason. Either you're in a tiny house, you need more space, you're having kids, you're in a huge house and you don't have any kids in the house anymore, and you need to downsize. These are important things to take into account. Is like, yeah, we actually, it's better off that we get rid of this big house into a family that actually needs it versus just having a big house for no reason. And at that point, it does make sense to sell and get into something that's going to upgrade your living situation. So I just kind of wanted to go into that as well. Also, just take a look here. I'm going to go back and so you can see my desktop here. And I'll get into a little bit, the numbers just a little bit better with you. So the pending sales were down 9.6%. I kind of highlighted it right there. Maybe we can zoom in. There we go. 9.6% pending sales are down. The next thing, days on market until sale comes. We're looking, last year was 32 days. It's even shorter now, 20 days. This is overall in every price range. As you get into different price ranges, as you can see here, they're different, but at the same time, at that average is 37%. Average sales price, it's going up. Look at, we're seeing 1 bedroom or fewer has gone up. They're all going up 10% over that 4 bedrooms. So these are going to be the 3 bedrooms are seeing the most activity and bump up. The overall is 10.5%. Look at the value here. If you bought a house for $256 last year, it's worth $282, almost $283 now. List to sell ratio, the percentage of the list price received, it actually is going up. So last year, everyone was at 100%. If you put your house on the market, you could just expect at least what you put it up for. And now we're seeing that go up another 1.3% from last year. Inventory, homes available for sale. If we're looking at the overall different price ranges, you can see here, the biggest jump we're seeing is homes over that 450 mark. And that's 16.1%. More homes are available than ever on the market now than last year, especially. But we're still seeing heightened prices. Now we're seeing this is the absorption rate, which is month supply on hand, like a month of homes available, and we're looking at a 33% jump. 33% more homes available on the market. This is absolutely huge. So if you didn't get a chance to buy last year and you really were out there, you're in a comfortable price range, somewhere around that 400 price range, now's your time to shine. You can still lock in a good rate, but at the same time, they are higher than they were last year, so you have to be conscious of your monthly payment. The other portion is they're saying that they're supposed to go up even further. So, the experts in the Fed are saying they're going to, increase the interest rates even higher. So now's a good time to buy before they do it again, where you have more inventory. You're in a great price range where you can get that bang for your buck, especially in the West Michigan area. And also, you want to make sure you lock it in before they go up again. And then you're like, man, I should have bought back in over the summertime. So, these are the type of things that I want to help you feel comfortable and confident in doing so, because if you're not looking there, the chances of them going back down is going to be pretty slim. So with that in mind, if you don't want to wait another 10 or 15 or 20 years potentially before the market actually, corrects or does anything like that again, because typically we see the market become cyclical. It's a market. It's just like anything. Gas goes up and down. Certain price of food and everything goes up and down. Commodities as well. But now we're looking at, what is this going to mean for me and my housing situation? And, make your move today. I spoke about it back in, I believe, 2018, and was just letting everybody know, if you're going to sell, now's a great time to do it, just so you can lock in the interest rates. And ever since those interest rates went up before March, people really are just kind of like, yeah, you're right, I probably should go ahead and do it. So I've had, some friends and whatnot, some clients who reach out even from the channel, who are just like, yeah, let's get this house on the market. So we put the house up, got it done. Buyers were happy, they were happy, and it's a great deal. So those are, really one of the things that I wanted to go over with you in this housing market. Is there a crash? To be clear, no, we're not seeing a huge crash as far as prices dipping down. We're seeing prices go up, but the affordability and the amount of buyers that are available are going down. I'm even having some clients call me and say, hey, you know what, Vaughn? It might not be in the cards for us. Ultimately, we had this idea of moving and getting to our new house, and it looks like we're going to either remodel or, try to figure some things out here and see what happens. Otherwise, unless we come into a big bank of cash, we'll be back out. But it's unfortunate. But at the same time, it's a great time to go ahead and lock it in and, make the most of it. So that's really all I have for today. I want to go into a couple questions. It looks like a couple people are asking a few questions. So let's just hop on over and see what you guys have on your mind. Let's see. Deep fried cherry pie. How we doing? It says that you are looking for somewhere to move to, somewhere rural with plenty of fresh water, where I won't melt in the summer and still snows in the wintertime. Now, depending on where you are, to answer this, he's got it further here. You're going to spend 2 year or two in Grand Rapids as a home base while I explore Northern Michigan. Keep up the content. Thanks, man. Awesome. Thank you for the awesome feedback. And, if you're looking for somewhere rural with plenty of fresh water where you won't melt in the summer, where am I thinking in regards to the Grand Rapids, West Michigan area where you won't melt in the summer? Let's see. Great places to explore. You definitely want to check out along the lakeshore. I would say, between Holland. If you don't want to be too close to water, but have water available, I would say Hudsonville. If you're looking a little more north, pretty much anywhere along that lakeshore is going to be really great. Now, we do get a lot of lake effect snow, especially on the lakeshore. So if you're not into a lot of snow, I would stay clear. But at the same time, in the summer, we do get some pretty hot days during the summer, but it's not constantly hot. Like today, even, it was raining. So yesterday and the day before were like 80, 90, 95 degrees. I'm not even sure how hot it got, but it got hot. And today it rained. So it cooled everything down, and that's the great thing about Michigan. We have all 4 seasons that a lot of people look forward to when it comes to living here. So it's not that drastic. So it's like, yeah, it's 2 hot days or maybe 4 hot days max. And all of a sudden it just rains out of nowhere, or, you just go to the lake, enjoy the water. And that's the great thing about summer, is that it seems like it goes by pretty fast, but it's just people are always active doing things. There's so much to do, and it's so beautiful here that people just take advantage of it. So I hope that helps. If you have any other further questions, let me know what you think. What areas mean the most to you. That's a great start. So, all right, here we go. Star Wars Politics says, what's going on in GR? I'm from Traverse City, Michigan. I remember back in the early 2010s, the big houses were about 30 to 50,000. Manistee, Traverse City, Petoskey area. Yeah, absolutely, and I definitely remember those days as well. My uncle was a pretty big investor and loved, buying and flipping houses and whatnot. Around 2010, 2009, and it was a great time. And that was right about the time that I got into real estate. Towards the people making money, flipping, and I had another person call this week who was just like, where can I invest? Like, where I'm going to be able to spend money and be able to flip houses and get multi units. And Grand Rapids area, if you can find a deal here, you're most likely going to be able to make a lot from that, make the most from it. So, depending on how you buy, just like anything, you got to buy low, sell high. Also, make sure that whoever you're selling is getting a fair deal as well. There's different strokes for different folks. So, depending on what type of deal you do find, you can actually, run the numbers, hit me up, ask me if what the market's looking like, check on videos like this, and really get your feet wet as far as what's happening specifically in regards to like the rental market, or, if you're going to be able to profit from it. But the Grand Rapids area is a great area. A lot of people are checking in. They're finding more about this area, and they're like, listen, I'm doubling down on Grand Rapids. So we even have some big investors in the area who are selling buildings in other cities, watching Grand Rapids, and they're like, I just want to dump my money here, and so let's get our hands on some stuff so that way we can make profits long term. So it's a great thing, great market here in West Michigan area, just depending on location. Now, like I said, different strokes for different folks. Do what's best for you, and always do your due diligence. I am in no way a financial expert, but I am a real estate expert, and I can tell you based on lifestyle what to look for in regards to what means the most for you. In that, just a simple conversation. So go right below, book a discovery call, shoot me a text or call me. I'm happy to help out. So that's pretty much it for the day. I am so excited that you all are tuning in. It means the world to me to be able to share this with you, give you great insight, show you exactly what's happening in the real estate market. And again, for things to do and sights to see, this is Live Great TV, and I'm your official host of Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn Greathouse. Hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area and what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, go right below, hit that subscribe button, slap that notification bell, or at least hit the like button so you won't miss out on all the brand new videos that I put out every single week, because I love making these for you. But even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent in the state of Michigan, I want to help you make that transition to the West Michigan area. So my information is below. We will talk to you on the next video.